bear with me because it's not altogether straightforward, but potentially it is highly significant. Last month, the lower court, a district court in the state of Colorado, ruled that Donald Trump had been involved in the insurrection and was helping to incite the insurrection here in Washington on January the 6th, those Capitol Hill riots. But that lower court ruled that despite the fact that he was involved in it, that did not disqualify him in the state for running for president in the ballot there, the primary there for the candidate for president. But last night, the upper court in Colorado, the Supreme Court of the state, while it agreed that he was involved in the insurrection, it disagreed with the lower court that didn't disqualify him from becoming president. It ruled that it did disqualify him from becoming president, and so his name has been removed from the ballot in that state. Now, the question is what that means more broadly. It will go almost certainly to the Supreme Court of the land here in Washington, D.C. That, of course, is weighted in Donald Trump's favor because of judges that he appointed when he was last president. So what will they decide? Will they believe that this is a political decision made by Democrat judges in Colorado, or will they believe that actually those judges were looking at constitutional law? Because it all stems back to, again, bear with me, the third section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, or the disqualification clause as it's known, which bars any person from holding federal or state office who took an oath to support the Constitution of the United States and then engaged in insurrection. So the Supreme Court will almost certainly decide whether or not this local decision can be upheld. If it can be, well then is a precedent set for other states across the land to follow. If that's the case, well then the dominoes for Donald Trump could well start to fall. As you can expect, he has released a statement already. I'll read it to you. It says, and the capital letters are his, it says, Supreme Court judges all appointed by Democrats just removed my name from the 2024 ballot in Colorado. The Soros-funded Democrats who incited the lawsuit will immediately use this tyrannical ruling to challenge us in the remaining 49 states. Crooked Joe and the Democrats know they can't beat us at the ballot box, and so the new plan is to nullify every single Trump ballot in the nation to keep Biden in the White House. Make no mistake, Trump says, we will appeal this decision immediately. We will take this fight all the way to the United States Supreme Court. Now, a few questions briefly raised by this. First of all, how significant is Colorado in the overall race for the White House? Well, answer, not very. Trump lost it in 2016, and yet he still won the presidency back then. And all projections are that the Democrats would win Colorado next year for the election there. But as I say, if the Supreme Court upholds this, if they believe that actually, yes, those judges in Colorado were looking specifically at constitutional law, well, then other states may well follow. I think more broadly what the voters will think, that's what's important. And listening to commentators tonight, it is clear that voters, Donald Trump's base, will be very, very angry that they are, in effect, disenfranchised, unable to vote for their candidate in the state of Colorado. And more broadly, a view will be taken by many that politics is playing into the legality of all this, and that actually the Democrats would be better off fighting Donald Trump at the ballot box than trying to remove him, even if it is constitutional, remove him through the